Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to the mid-market update. As we saw, the market kind of opened weak. The Nifty almost down by 35 points in the morning early trade, and Sensex was down by almost 68 to 70 points. Today what happened was a very lackluster session since the 11 o'clock when the PM started his speech, and a lot of issues has been discussed regarding the PM candidate for the upcoming elections for the Congress, which he didn't give a clear answer to who would be definitely kind of the PM candidate, but there was other issues like corruption charges and the delay in projects and other matters that have been discussed and asked by the journalists to the PM, which some had been answered and some not been answered correctly or properly. Now yesterday the market kind of gave up all the gains. At one point of time it was almost up on the Sensex by 160 and it ended down by almost 260 points on the Sensex. We saw kind of a basket selling happening in the Nifty stocks, which has kind of scared the investors as well as traders, as in the FI figures were still positive yesterday and the domestic were net sellers. But today what we are seeing is again the weakness has been kind of persisting in those rate sensitive stocks and sectors, as well as like banking, metals, real estate and capital goods. Taking you back to the global markets, yesterday the Dow Jones ended on a very poor note, down by 131 points. Especially no such as data or reason, but it was plain on a profit booking as the market had run up in the last previous week or 2 weeks. Friends, kind of Vodafone is keen to buy Tata Teleservices, the company as a whole. They're also the Docomo, the Japanese partner, which holds a kind of 1/4 the majority stake in the company. The stock is was up by 14% when kind of the news broke out. They have the Docomo has the first right of refusal, and if they do decide, then Vodafone, which has a huge cash pile of almost more than $130 billion, would be definitely keen to invest and buy out the Tata Teleservices. And if they do manage to get that, they will become the number one company by subscriber in the country, beating Bharti, which has kind of enjoyed the dominant position in the previous kind of several years going past. There are a couple of kind of mid-cap stocks also we saw kind of selling happening yesterday, and today also the same thing. Yesterday Jindal saw and also was down by 10%. Today also some kind of stocks have given up, like JP Associates are down, same Gitanjali Gems, Delta kind of range bound. So it's been a kind of a very dull session, mostly on the negative side, a lot of pressure on the large cap stocks as well. On the forex side, the rupee has weakened from yesterday's closing. It's trading at 62.34 versus the US dollar. Not again a good sign. Friends, today again the last trading session of the week. It will definitely be volatile and closing in the red. That's all the news updates we have. Thanks and have a nice trading session.